All right. Wholeness and light, love, abundance and wealth, true talking, true thoughts, man. On my way to the airport this morning. So once again, like yesterday, it's a change of plans, change of directions. I was gonna go to the park today, do chin-ups primarily, as well as pull-ups and deadlift pulls. But they hit me with my ticket just last night and I didn't have enough time to go to the park. So what we about to do is get this barbell in before we take off at the airport. I'm gonna bring my jump rope, my ab roller, and my calf lift / squat blocks with me to the other side of the country, and I'm still gonna be working out. But with all that being said, I hope I look a little bit good, you know what I'm saying? The cowboy boots, fresh jeans, they stacked, you know what I'm saying? Fresh white t-shirt, I'm doing a little good. Free forming right now, so the hair is everywhere, but no further delay. Let's get it in. We're gonna do a couple sets. Let it down slow. It's 1 set of 10. So basically, I got 2 25s on here, 2 10s. So that's 35 on each side, that's 70. Excuse me. Yeah, it is. Wait a minute. That's 2 25s and 2 5s. So that's 30 on each side, that's 60. Plus a 16-pound barbell. Whew. Might have to turn the AC on, man. Cause I ain't trying to get all, worked up and sweaty before I head to the airport. Like I said, feeling kind of good right now, smelling good. Why not get a pump in real quick? All right, so that's 1 set. I'm gonna go up to about just 3 to 5 sets, man. Like I said, I don't have much time. I gotta call my Uber so I can go to the airport. And it is what it is. I usually give myself more time between sets. But because I'm not doing a lower body exercise with this, of course I got my shoes on. It's gonna be less of a rest in between sets. That's 2 sets, cowboy. Yeah, man, as a truck driver, I did OTR over the road for a year. One of the first things I noticed, one of the things that left an impression on my mind was a lot of guys wear cowboy boots. On top of that, I pulled into a lot of states like Florida, which has a lot of cowboy boot wearing people, and also Texas. And it just caught on, it stuck. You know what I'm saying? A nice, this ain't no fitted t-shirt, it just fit real good on me. But a nice t-shirt, nice pair of jeans, some cowboy boots. Now I know a lot of y'all real cowboys with the pointed toes. I haven't gotten to that point yet to where I like the pointed toes. But I got the ones that I like. So I got 2 pair. One is a pair of work boots. I should have showed y'all. They some Ariats. And I got them through my, you know how you get vouchers for work boots? Yeah, I got those. Ain't even gonna wear them for work. But yeah, I'm saying, see how we look. There's 2 sets of 10. All right. Like I said, man, ain't much rest between these sets, so I might slow down a little bit. Still keep that control no matter what. 3 sets. Turn this AC on real quick. So hopefully y'all can still hear me, but as you can see, I got the pull-up bars and I got my dip bar station. I've been doing pull-ups, be it chin-up, deadlift, pull-ups, or whatever. I've been doing them frequently. I'm finna get back into the dips. You see, pull-ups is king of the pulls, but dips is king of the upper body pushes. I want to make a video on my difference that I see between weightlifting, which is what I'm doing right now, and calisthenics. Just to let you all peer into that video. Calisthenics to me is where I truly began my journey. Calisthenics is personal to me. You know, it feels personal when I'm doing calisthenics. It feels primal. Weightlifting is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that animal instinct, that killer instinct. It doesn't really come up with weightlifting. So, you know, to each their own, but calisthenics is always my baby. So while I'm, you know, out across the country on this little trip, I'm going to be doing a lot of push-ups, a lot of Bulgarian split squats, lunges, calf lifts, and hopefully they're going to pull up while I'm trying to find a park while I'm out there. Woo. All right, we got 2 more sets. I ain't trying to talk y'all to death. We got 2 more sets. We're going to get a man. We're going to get a man. Woo. Yeah, this is a good little pump, you know, before I get out there and walk through the airport. All right, we got 2 more sets of 10, baby. 2 more sets of 10. Man, pretty much on the phone I'm recording on, I got a log of my workouts, and I've been logging it since last year, June 6th. So on June 6th of this year, I'm going to have some type of celebration, because I've pretty much been working out every day. Even if I take a day off, I have like a minimum workout that I would have to make up, so it makes up for any days that I took off for rest. But rarely do I rest. You get 8 hours of sleep a night, that's your rest. That's 4 sets. 1 more set, baby. So, these are my mantra Zikr beads right here. This is my West African chain. As you all can see, I changed the name of my channel to Maru A. Seminole. My real name is Maru. My last name begins with A. And the Seminole comes from my background. Maru comes from the Maroon tribe, which are Seminoles. So the title of my channel is my name, but it's saying Maru a Seminole. Maru is a Seminole. So there we have it with that. I got a lot of ancestry as far as the United States that come out of South Carolina, Alabama. That's on my mother's side. On my father's side, they came up from Louisiana and Arkansas. On my great-granddaddy's side, which is on my mother's side, because the one I told you about on my mother's side, that's like my granny's side. But my grandfather, he come up from Clarksdale, Mississippi Delta. So one thing about, you know, men down in the South and women, they were strong as hell. So right now I'm doing a lot of ancestry, DNA, you know, research, you know, figuring out who was Gullah, who was Geechee, who was from the Delta, who might have been down from deep down in the boot state of Louisiana, Arkansas, Little Rock, because it's a lot of history, man. Like even here in St. Louis, My family from Kenlock. So that's a historically black neighborhood here in the United States of America, in the state of Missouri. So, yeah, man. I don't know why I felt the need to tell y'all all that, but it came out like that. So we got one more set. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to catch this Uber, walk through the airport, get that pump. And trust me, man, for y'all that's just tuning in, I hit upper body and lower body. You know, 9 times out of 10 when I'm doing my videos, I'm hitting lower body and upper body. But like I said, I got my cowboy boots on right now. So, you know, what can I do? All right, man, I'm gonna give y'all the left angle. It's 5 sets. So these barbell curls are probably the only upper body weights I do. Even with lower body, I don't do much. I like to do the squats. You know, squat is king. I use these plates when I'm doing my abs. I've been doing 10 minutes every day. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but you know, the barbells and everything, like, these are like the only weights I ever use for them. You know, and I don't use them often. I'm more of a body weighted calisthenics guy. But here's my plan for the summer, right? So for like the past month or so, I've been doing 10 minutes on abs every day. So I'm gonna keep that going all throughout the summer, right? I'm probably going to increase it. Then, on top of that, I'm going to add 250 shorty calf lifts minimum every day. So I'm going to be hitting from every angle. From the outside, straight ahead, from the inside. I'm going to hit the lower, mid, and upper. So when you keep on, when you hit it from different angles, it's it'll keep the muscle from getting familiar with the exercise and therefore not efficiently working. So I'm gonna be doing the calf lifts from different angles. So at least 250 calf lifts, shorty calf lifts every day, at least, meaning I could do more. At least 10 minutes on the abs every day. And then for the upper body, I'm gonna do something like 200, 250 shorty push-ups. So every day I'll be doing 250 shorty push-ups, 10 minutes on the abs, and 250 shorty calf lifts. That's not including all the real exercises I'm going to be doing, you know. This is going to be like, you know, a basis, you know, mandatory. So a lot of people sleep on shorties, man, with shorty calf lifts, shorty squats, shorty lunges, shorty push-ups, shorty pull-ups and chin-ups. Man, it's a real good time under tension. Yes, I still do full range. I still lock it. Like somebody commented on my pull-up video yesterday. Look, man, I'm not gonna lock out on every pull-up. That can be detrimental to your shoulder, especially if you're moving at a faster pace. I didn't see the bodybuilders say, go up, don't come all the way down and lock out, because that's where you're losing the time under tension. You know, just come down far enough. You know, don't do a shorty if you're trying to do a real pull-up, but come down nice, like I did in the video. I went down good enough, a good enough amount of, you know, length. I went down. So, you know what I'm saying? People got this ideal in their mind, but the bodybuilders will tell you, okay, do your pull-up like I was doing in my video, not locking out every single. That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? The lockout position is where you're resting. The lockout position is where you are not really working your muscle, you know? Anyway, man, I feel like getting another one in. I feel like doing overhead, but I'm gonna end it with this. It's number 6. I'm gonna call it an Uber, man. 10. All right. Hold this in light, man. Hold this in light.